Hi, it's Sarah with Service Titan. Wanted to highlight the use of the estimate creation tool from the call booking screen in Service Titan. This is intended to be a feature for office users to provide quick quotes to customers, whether via walk-in or if they're calling on the phone and they just want a quote on potential work without you having to book out a job. So the process will start in the call booking screen. You can go ahead and either create a brand new customer if they're a walk-in, or you can search for an existing customer the same way you would as booking out a job. Once you select that customer location, you would proceed again like you're booking a job, but not quite. So you do have to put a job type and a business unit and a campaign. You do not have to assign a technician at this time, and you'll just put a summary quote. From here, select Build New Estimate. And then it'll take you directly into the estimate screen. The key identifier that this is not built from a job or on the mobile side is that on the top left hand corner, it's not linked to an invoice or to a job. Also, because it is an open estimate still, it'll have the back to call button down here, which indicates this is an estimate not tied to any job. So once you're in the estimate screen, you do want to go ahead and add the task for the work that the customer is looking for a quote for. So we'll just throw a few tasks on here. And then once that work is on there, you can either print this estimate and send it to the customer or hand it to them and then email it as well. So let's say that we email it and then 30 minutes later the customer calls back and they want to go ahead and proceed with the work. So it's going to be tied to the customer profile when you build them this way, not from the follow-up tab. So you'll have to click into the customer's profile. Again, Max calls back in 30 minutes later. You're on his profile page. You'll click into the estimate that you just created. Again, it's going to be housed only on the customer profile level. And you can see that back to call button still exists. So we can go ahead and click back to call and go ahead and book out the job because Max wants to go ahead and proceed with that estimate work. So I'm going to keep all of the settings the same. You can change or fine tune some of the business unit settings if you'd like. I'm going to add a technician and we're going to select book a job. Now, once the job is booked, a key thing to identify here again, now the job is linked. It's going to show in the top left hand corner, but you're also going to be on the opportunity page. A common mistake that's made is selecting check all here and then clicking book new job. You do not want to do that. It's only intended because the setup of an estimate is intended to be on the office on the mobile side. Service Titan is optimized for technician selling, so some of the basic builds of our estimates are still going to show as it's intended to have you book out a follow-up job. But in this case, we've already built this estimate. We've already talked to the customer. They just want to proceed with the work. So you do not need to book a follow-up job from here. What you can do is click into the job link and you can see that the estimates are already going to be on the job. So from here, when the tech is out in the field, he gets dispatched to this job today. He would arrive on the job. He can go ahead and sell this estimate for $21.50 because they've already called in. They've agreed to the work. They're going to sell it to the customer. They'll select perform work now, and that'll push the two tasks on this estimate onto the current invoice. So they'll be able to go ahead and perform these two services and then collect payment and then close the job out like normal. So again, using the call booking screen feature for building an estimate is intended just to be a quick quote for the customer. It's not intended to replace technician selling and having the office sell estimates directly on the jobs. All it's giving you the capability to do is give them a quote, have that estimate easily attached onto a job when it's booked, and then the technician is still supposed to proceed with the follow-up work as far as performing the work and selling the estimate. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.